Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all, it is I, Barry Steels, and welcome to the halfway point of the Mario Kart 8 Marathon. I will turn you over to our competitors, Adam and Matthew.
So this is your intro.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
I forgot about him.
How could you forget Barry Steels? What do you mean?
But yeah, welcome back to Mario Kart.
Welcome back.
If you missed the first three parts, spoilers, the scores are Adam's on 51 times 12 points, and I'm on 36 times 17.
I can't check them as I'm going to trust your judgment. They're also on screen. Boom, boom.
612.
But also, what kind of hook is that, Matthew? Your hook should be, if you don't know the score, check out the first three parts.
People aren't going to do that.
That's how video engagement work, my guy.
People want to know who wins, so they'll skim forward.
Look, don't tell them they can do that. Guys, watch the video in full. You'll never know. Even if you skip ahead, I've coded it so that you'll never know who wins unless the full video's watch time has been matched. It is a thing you can do on YouTube now.
Is it?
No. I saw a comment because, as we all know, Adam's been tweeting at YouTube lately for reasons.
You mean this and this and this?
Matthew, there's a game on screen. People want to see.
This.
Matthew.
Sorry, I haven't made you do any editing recently.
Well,
so here you go.
And whose fault is that?
I guess it's mine.
Yeah.
Do better.
Do better, Adam. Oh, I did worse. Well, anyway, what was I saying? You fucking distracted me with my this. I've been tweeting at YouTube for obvious things, but I went to Team YouTube's Twitter earlier, and I was like, I haven't had a reply in many days at this stage because they're ignoring the shit out of me. I wonder, like, how often they're still tweeting. I go on their Twitter and they had replied like 35 seconds ago to somebody, which is pretty standard.
Yeah.
They are exceptionally active. They're usually very good, but they're just being a wee bit of a dick by ignoring me. And I mean, like, probably because I keep saying the same thing, but also maybe, I don't know, they should review the evidence and see that they're fucking idiots. Anyway, that's not the point. The point I was bringing up here, because I mentioned a YouTube feature that doesn't exist. There was someone that was tweeting at them being like, you must be censoring my content because every time something violent happens in Halo, the screen dims. And I'm like, what? That cannot be something that they have. And even if it did, like, how's that like any sort of deflection? But this guy had it convinced that it was YouTube doing it to him. And I'm like, I don't think, because I mean, it's an easy thing to check. He could just check his completed like upload video file on his computer and see if it's in that or not.
It's like when something violent happens, does the game go?
Yeah, like the whole video screen will just fade to black, or like not fade to black, but like have a dark fade come over the screen, is what he's saying. I don't know the authenticity because I haven't looked up any of his shit. Get Luigi, yay!
Maybe you can put that bomb there.
I saw you had it, and I'm just like, well, it won't hurt me.
Yeah.
And thankfully Luigi drove straight into it.
I still won. That's all that matters, yeah.
Well, second is fine.
Yeah, second is fine.
Our point difference.
There's 47 more races to go. Starting with...
Secondly starting with...
yeah.
Cheapa beach.
Yeah, there was TikTok clock. It doesn't look like anything like the DS, but it's cool.
My ear has gotten significantly worse within the last 1 minute.
What?
Hey! My old days was catching up to me. Yeah.
So, yeah.
So yeah, that was an interesting thing, just watching someone, because I love that about people. I'm going to use the term customers as a general term for people who don't work at a place but like to complain to a place. Your thing doesn't work the way it should work, therefore you're the problem. It's like, why was I watching your screen?
You can if you want.
No. But yeah, why are people like this? Why can they never accept that maybe they're the problem? Says me.
I think that's a deep psychological debate you're presented there, and I'm not sure.
Write in the comments, why are you the problem and not the company? Anyway, so YouTube's a big bastard. Couldn't be me.
Well, good luck with that.
Yes.
What happens after 90 days anyway?
I assume the warning gets removed because that's all it really is just a warning, like, don't do anything naughty again. No, no, no. Because if I do, then they'll remove my upload privileges for a week. I'm like, joke's on you, I only stream once a week. I mean, it's still fucking annoying to have that as something that has affected my channel. What a roll! Got a super horn.
Oh, sorry. I was too busy trying to avoid a tree.
They move fast.
They do. Where are you? There you are.
No.
And there's lots of coins for me. Here, have this.
No. It missed the bomb! Oh, but it didn't miss you.
I was disappointed. Oh, okay. I was disappointed that I thought the bomb would, it would hit the bomb. It's like, oh well.
How is this not enough speed for a trick? And this is why Mario Kart 8 can suck my trick dick.
We've already discussed this in the previous episode.
But it's fucking dumb!
I mean, it's just, it's just different.
I got to my maximum speed while small. I should be able to trick. No?
Yes. Oh, no. I need this.
No, you don't.
Now. 1 second. Right, there we go.
Keep away,
I
keep away.
saved that for so long.
You cut out...
Die crab.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also
isn't this lovely? Why did that come for me? Did someone get in front of you?
Yeah, Luigi. And why is there so many red shells?
Luigi! He's driving so slowly with a red shell right in front of me.
Why am I getting terrible items?
He did a wide! He did a wide! He's a dumb bastard! Yes! Yes! Hit him, Shy Guy! Oh, he just had the hole behind him.
He just sort of stopped, Shy Guy, but... Yeah.
You pushed him into 5th!
Wow. I pushed him forward.
I don't know, I guess you just got that ferociously thick villager. I don't know. Cut that out.
Anyway, you take the lead. And it's Sunset Wilds.
Sunset Wilds? What is that?
That's DLC.
Oops.
No, that's not the DLC button.
That's... Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's in the cherry cup, apparently. Yes. Of course, people like to complain about.
Why, what's wrong with it?
Because in the GBA, actually, the sunset each lap.
Oh yeah, that is dumb.
And they don't do that in this version.
But they do it in Tour, don't
they? Do it in Tour, so I don't know why I didn't do it here.
Because Mario Kart 8 is all not about the quality. Look at it.
I'm going to assume it's like 12 player online and it struggles with it. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like you could just make it
sense.
You could just make it server side and be like, because it's just a fucking graphic, I assume, and lighting.
Yeah.
I don't imagine it has much impact on anything. Or even just make it like a time-based thing, because then it wouldn't really matter.
Yeah.
There was a word I was going to follow up with, but my brain... Dun 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 dun.
Shutting down. Please restart.
Oh.
So yes, how was your new year?
Oh yeah, welcome to 2024, everyone.
Yes, I know it's September where you are.
I know it's 2026. Relax.
But for us, it's the 4th of January.
I'm worried now when this might come out.
Maybe I'm just guilt-tripping you into doing it quicker.
Joke's on you, I feel nothing. I'm emotionally YouTube dead.
That's the spirit.
Hooray!
But yeah. How was your new year?
Well...
I know I wasn't part of it.
Out of context, it just sounds very depressing. Well, yeah, so let's talk about what we were going to do.
Well, I mean... That's not exciting either.
Well, it leads into the New Year thing eventually, right? So, yeah, like, we were going to go on New Year's Eve to our buddy Jack's house. We've mentioned Jack in content somewhere.
First episode, I think, of this. Because I think we talked about everyone we knew.
Well, we love them dearly, I guess. So they got little shout-outs despite the fact that they'll never see this.
Yeah.
But we were going to go and play some board games and have a good time and do the New Year's shite that people do. Keep it away from me! The New Year's shite on the blue shelf. No! I panicked! I used it early on the banana! Wait, I got it. Oh, okay.
A range of emotions was experienced there.
I did it so early and then I guess it just happened to get in range.
Where's Shy Guy? There you are. Like,
would you leave him alone?
I was like, I know I'm going to overtake him because I'm going faster, but I can't be, I was still 4th for so long and then I was 5th.
What we got next?
Need to stop this first. New York Minute, the first DLC track. Spoilers.
Oh, thanks. I know where it is now.
Yeah, I thought I'd help you with this one. I lied. Paris. I think it's in the first. Is it not?
There it is.
Oh, it's in the second wave of DLC. Who knew?
Can't believe you're such a liar.
Surprise.
Well, anyway, so our plan was to go to our buddy Jack's house, play some board games. He invited a lot of people. Nobody could make it except for us two. So it was a very small New Year's party, except it got even smaller because Matthew got sick.
Yes. It was a cold.
It was a cold, but enough that don't want to spread it.
Yeah.
So it became just me, Jack, and his girlfriend, and then that's 3 people. Who fucking cares? It's not even an event anymore. So it was called off, and I'm just like, well, I guess I'm sitting home for Christmas.
Christmas.
Christmas
+7.
Christmas Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I just sat at home and did literally fuck all, but it was kind of nice just doing fuck all, but it really just didn't feel like anything special.
I went to bed at 10.
But again, you were unwell and you just wanted to get rid of it.
Yeah.
I didn't. I stayed up relatively late, and then I waited so long to use that.
The amount of...
Why would you do this?
Why did you have one?
Why did you drive into it? I could have just dropped it.
I didn't want to, but oh, well, that's for Luigi.
Why was that for me?
Ah, good, it hit you. I missed it.
Why did he think, I'm going to throw these backwards?
Because he was going to lose it with the blue shell.
Yeah, but still. Like, he was on a corner, like, the chances of that hitting somebody were so slim. And yet.
Here we go.
So, yeah, I didn't really do anything until like 11 o'clock, and then I eventually streamed some Pokemon, and my celebration was showing like a live countdown to New Year's and be like, woo, there we go. All right, moving on. I have to fight this guy. So, yep, that was New Year's.
Yeah. You remember any... What's been your best New Year you can remember?
What kind of question is that?
A good getting to know you question for a very specific day.
Do we not know each other? Is that, have we drifted apart in our relationship?
I mean, you
New
know,
Year, New You don't remember a thing?
You know, I might want to know your opinion on frogs. Between 1 and 10.
That is a very specific inside joke, Matthew.
Yeah, it is.
That is not exactly easy to explain.
Well, off you go. After you pick Yuri's Island. No, I can't read. Sweet Sweet Canyon.
Why do I have to explain it? I don't even remember the name of the game. Yeah, it's a lie. It's Cockroach Poker. Sweet Canyon. That's like, I remember that. It's
not here.
Oh, sorry. I'm thinking of the ice cream one.
Oh, right. Sunday.
Yeah, so
Sunday
Sweet Canyon is one of the new ones.
Nope.
There it is.
Yep, it's in the first cup.
There's a card game we have called Cockroach. Oh, my ear! Yay! A game called Cockroach Poker, where you get dealt a whole bunch of creatures on cards. There are 10 of each suit of animal,
8
insect
of each,
thing.
if you want to be 8 of each.
There's 8 per card. I thought it was 10.
No, there's 8 of each. 8 animals, 8 cards.
Oh, you said 1 to 10. What was that about?
I don't know.
Because you said my opinion on frogs and 1 to 10. Oh. You just giving me a rating?
That's the rating, yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, this is a long explanation. We're not there yet, so keep going.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't even going to mention Cockroach Poker until you brought it up. So, Cockroach Poker, yeah, you get dealt 8 animals, insects, otherwise, whatever. There's 8 times 8 of them, 64 cards. Depending on the amount of players, some cards might be absent. And the idea is that it's a bluffing game of like, so I have a hand maybe of 4 frogs, 2 crickets, however many else, just whatever. Use your imagination, and then I have to go to Matthew.
Imagination.
And I'm like, Matthew, I'm going to hand you a thing now, and I'm going to tell you it's a thing. So, Matthew, what's your opinion on frogs? And Matthew will say,
I don't think it's a frog.
Correct. And then we reveal the card, and if it was in fact a frog, he loses because he guessed wrong.
Yeah. But if it wasn't the frog, I guessed right, so Adam keeps the card.
Yes, and you don't want to keep the card, because if you collect 4 of a suit of animal, then you lose, and it's first to lose loses, and everyone else doesn't lose.
People call that winning.
Sure. So yeah, that's basically it. It's just a fun little game of sort of bluffing and sneakery, and the inside joke just comes from the fact that the first time we played it, that was just what I kept saying for like every play, because I had a lot of cards in my hand that were frogs, and a lot of times I would give them to people, they would be frogs, and they would say no, and then they start catching on, then they would start saying yes, and then after a while it's like, okay, well now I gotta keep on saying this, but send them things that aren't actually frogs, and keep people guessing. There's another mechanic in the game where you can like give it to someone else and make it their problem, so you can look at the card and then pass it on to another player and get them to guess it, so you can change what you... I can give it to Matthew, say it's a frog. He can then go, I'm going to look at it, and then go, okay, Jack, it's a cricket. And then Jack has to decide whether it's a cricket or not. My guess is no longer relevant. And then, depending on who wins that, it goes to Jack or Matthew.
Yeah.
And play until somebody loses.
And that's the board game of the week. Adam's board game of the week.
It's barely a board game, my guy.
Yeah, it's a kind of a card game.
It's in the board... Fuck's sake. It's in the board game, like, collection that we play, but it's a card game.
Yeah, we have 80 of these, so... Good luck.
Also, why is it my board game of the week? You're the board game boy.
This is your show.
You can have a segment.
Matthew's board game hall. You looking for your...
Oh, there it is. I was like, it's very specific. I should know what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yes, I was you looking for Yoshi's Island. I'm sorry.
So yeah, so I asked him like to rate. The original question was rate between 1 and 10 how you think frogs are, because I make birthday quizzes, and that's this year's round. Round 3 is where to get to. Yeah, this was the getting to know you thing.
Is this a spoiler for like Jack's birthday quiz?
No, I've already done frogs for Matthew 2's quiz.
What? I don't even remember this.
But basically, round 3 is I ask people to. I ask the birthday person to rate. I say person, they're all boys because we don't have any female friends.
Didn't you make one for Jack's girlfriend?
I did.
And then we didn't do it.
That never got there. But so still can't.
Boys. Sorry, men. We are 28 after all.
Yeah. So I missed as well.
Yeah, I've never hit that bubble.
But yeah, so round 3 is like a getting to know you thing. So I asked the birthday person, hello sugar, to rate something out of 10. For example, frogs. And then we all try and guess what he wrote. And the person who's closest gets a point. That sort of idea. So that's a very long story to explain that getting to know you quiz reference that was very obscure
and once again I don't even know how we got here.
Yeah, but hey, it's a podcast, so this is how it works.
Yep. Welcome to Spotify.
Yeah, but also if you want to talk about the game, this is a really good quiz.
This is I don't know. Yeah, give me I don't know what took him so long to make a level like this, and like, God, is it good?
Music's good. Course is good. The little shortcut at the end, if we could ever hit the yes, if we could ever hit the little question mark level, is cool.
Oh, he don't hurt.
Does he not?
Well, I just bonked off his leg. Slid around.
And I also like the way they do like quite a lot of different things from the game, but yeah, it feels kind of natural how they link.
Yeah, it's Sybil. What the fuck?
Yeah, Sybil is very walky at the moment.
It is very good, and like it's always a worry because like especially with like this DLC wave where all these are remake tracks, and
yeah, this was
new tracks were very just kind of like random, like they just sort of came out at just some point.
Yeah.
Go banana. Not go banana. Go me. I'm going so wide.
I don't think we got the shot.
Mushroom out of my way, Shy Guy. Fuck.
Only I can overtake Shy Guy at the end.
Maybe because I didn't exist, so he wasn't afraid of me.
and then at the end, they played this music.
It's so quiet.
Yeah. And we're dancing anyway.
Yep. Doing our best. I wonder, like, if I crank up the gain while listening to that and editing, will it just sound really uncomfortable, like shimmying?
Yeah.
Madrid Drive.
That's in the last wave of DLC. There it is.
Right you are.
Yeah, this is like the last city course we got, and I think it's quite a good one.
I also know that it's a city course.
You know all the stuff in this course, right?
Yes.
The art gallery.
There's a road.
Yeah, there's a look, and there's a plaza.
Oh, that's the only part I recognize.
With Wiggler in the middle of it.
Yeah, that's something that has noteworthy of note.
The music's not bad either.
I got really distracted just wanting to bump you there.
Yes, I noticed you kept doing that.
I didn't even drift. I just really liked bumping. I'm gonna bump the shit out of you. I wasn't actually expecting to bump you, but you hit the wall.
Yeah, I did hit the wall, and then...
And now you've fucked everything. Oh, there he is. Well, as we've reached a lull in the conversation, as dear friends should, I mentioned to you before that this is something that was on my mind to bring up to the lovely audience.
Yeah.
Matthew and I have developed some new characters, everyone.
Oh, good. Said to everyone at home.
I see you're leading into it.
Yes.
So, any of our British viewers will know sort of what we're like getting at here, but you know how British television for kids is always very polite sounding and upstanding, and everyone talks a bit like this.
Set the fat controller.
Exactly.
Tom was attacking you.
So I don't know what happened. Just one random evening of games got a little bit wacky, and
it got a bit late.
yes, and so some new characters were born. The characters of Billy and Jilly.
Yes.
And the lovely commentator that discusses their many misadventures. And the whole idea of this bit is that everything they like to do rhymes.
Yeah.
So we will now demonstrate Billy and Jilly.
So welcome to the story of Billy and Jilly in Sillyville.
Billy and Jilly live in Sillyville. Today, Billy wanted to climb a hill. I really want to climb a bill. Oh, fuck. I fucked up already.
Oh, you want to climb Bill? Said Jill.
I really
Jilly.
want to climb a hill, said Billy.
I thought you wanted to climb a bill, said Jilly.
Look, I made a mistake, all right, said Billy. Now he was feeling really flustered.
You mean really silly, said Jilly. You had an open goal. You missed.
No!
Hey, an open goal right here.
I need help.
I don't need this blue shell.
So yeah, I've already fucked up the whole Billy Jilly routine because I made a blooper. Get out of my way! No, I'm gonna hit the wall! Get out of my way!
No,
Get out of my way! No!
No, come on.
Even Sybil got riled up for that one.
Yeah, that was. I did not appreciate you being bigger before me. I also didn't appreciate the blue shell. But yes. Next course is Toad's
Why didn't I call it Hillville?
I don't know.
Because then it rhymes still.
That is Quill.
Speaking of the open goal, 1-0. All right, Sybil, relax. Jesus Christ. She has been released. What is next?
Toad Tavern.
Okay. Why did I think Toad Factory?
It's not. They've never re-released that,
Toad Harbor.
and that is sad.
Sybil, would you like to go out? If you'd like to go out. Okay. I was going to say Yelp. It's time to go outside, said Billy. Let's go. Come on.
The adventures of Billy and Jilly will return after this short break.
You made us silly up yourself. Sybil, I need to push the table there, and I can't do that if you stand where the table needs to go. Move. Come on. Move. Move. It's a basic instruction. Oh dear. No.
She's excited or something.
The excitement there of screaming
Yeah.
riles her up. Just wait for her coming back in.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Rosie and Jim, Rosie and Jim, jogging along on the old rag doll.
Crystal Palace nil, Everton nil. Halftime.
And John who rides the boat. I'm sure that has an amazing sound to it.
Excellent. Tasty.
I can taste sound.
Mm.
What are we doing?
Toad Harbor. Welcome back after the break.
Toad Harbor.
Now let's return to Sillyville, where we meet Billy and Julie climbing up a hilly.
This hill sure is steep, Jilly, said Billy.
Oh, Billy, said Julie. It's really hard to think of rhyming words when you're.
You know, I was gonna, because we had a break. I was gonna commit to the fact that we were just done. Yeah. So thanks for bringing it back.
You're welcome. Well then, I can do this stuff.
I was thinking of stuff on the way down from the bathroom because I was like, okay, right. So, what else do we have here? So, oh God, this is a bad episode.
We did this so much better.
Without an audience. We're funny, guys, we promise.
Oh, Billy, you silly Nilly.
Said Jilly.
Said Jilly. It's only going to get more hilly, said Jilly.
You're going to get your dress all ruined. It's so frilly, said Billy.
Oh,
we need to stretch, man.
We've stretched Armstrong already. There's nothing. I like my dress being frilly, said Julie.
Yes, but do you want it to be covered in mud? Said Billy. No.
Look, there's Uncle. There's Uncle Willie, said Julie.
Hello, kids, said
Billy.
Uncle Willie. Are you having a good day? Not exactly.
Said
We're having a lot of trouble climbing this hill, you see, said Billy.
If only we had more.
Yeah.
I can't.
We need to stop her so bad.
None of these make any words. I'm just going through the alphabet.
And honestly, yeah, we did so many more than when we were off camera or the equivalent of a camera.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Hilly, dilly, illy, filly, chilly, hilly.
You've officially exhausted the concept and now the show's been cancelled.
Chilly, killy, yeah.
Off to the Willy spin-off, which is called The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you know, we could just do the same show and just slightly tweak it every time. That's been done before. Like, you know, Phineas and Ferb. Hey, where's Perry? Do.
Ah, Perry the Platypus!
Perry, we need to go after Dawson Smokes. It's weather.
Holy shit, I just realized that, like...
no, not now.
Yes, no. That, Phineas and Ferb is essentially, like, the slightly bigger child version of Batfink.
Yeah.
With its formula.
Yeah, its repetitive formula, yeah.
My God. They've cracked children. They know how to entertain them.
Just give them what they want.
Yeah, they know how to get them just sucking their thumbs and indulging the entertainment. Like, yeah, so the kids in the tri-state area will be watching Phineas and Ferb on Disney XD.
But yeah, no.
Perry the Platypus!
What's next? Rainbow Road, 1064. But yeah, no, there's like one of those where like Perry goes and it's like, you're breaking up. And he's like saying, weather, chocolate, different smells. And then, wait, I'm breaking up. Let me call you on the landline.
So, to repeat, weather, chocolate, Doofenshmirtz.
Perry!
It's a good bit.
Yeah.
They are funny people on that show. Yeah, so let's talk about things that people can actually laugh at.
Look at all my stuff. My junk, my disinfectorator, Perry the Platypus, my golf clubs. Perry the Platypus? My golf clubs?
I don't even play golf! I love Doofenshmirtz so much. Why is he so fucking likable?
I see his like voice actor does like lots of YouTube stuff.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, which is cool.
I like it when like people have fun with that shit and just like really play into it. And it's good as well because like he obviously like co-created the show, so like he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
I would assume that like there's like concern of like Disney being like, no, you can't do that voice on Twitter and say whatever you want. And I assume he's like respectful of the character and all that, and doesn't say anything obscene. And most voice actors do not. Like if you had like you wouldn't hear Mike Pollock Eggman like do Eggman for anything, because he doesn't like to put words in the character's mouth.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then most actors as well, like if they play a child character's like a child like show or media's role, they will not like have that character say a bad word or anything like if requested.
Yeah.
Just because to respect the IP. Meanwhile, I mean, when you've been fired, it's kind of fair game.
Yeah.
I was watching some convention footage there recently of like 2 of the Sonic voice actors from the past just hanging out, as well as like one for Amy Rose and then one for Big the Cat. That none of them have been doing the role since 2010 at the latest. And one of the questions that they were asked by the people on the show floor, Music Park Next.
Yep.
Or
Melody Mojo,
Motorway,
as we call it.
there it is. So one of the questions was like, oh, like, would you have any like fun bloopers that you remember? And Jason Griffith, the old Sonic voice, was like, oh yeah, none that we could tell you. Like all of them basically had that kind of story, but some gave stories. And he was like, oh, like one of the ones he remembers is like trying to do like promos for 4Kids, because they would be like, you're watching Fox 5 in the voice of Sonic. So then Big the Cat's old voice actor, which is the guy who plays Duke Nukem.
Okay.
So, hello, Foggy, is played by, I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. He really also doesn't like the voice he gave Big the Cat.
Because it hurt.
No, because it's just, apparently he just walked in and he was just doing warm-ups and did that voice, and then the Japanese producer was like, we love it, and he was like, wait, no, I can do a better voice. Which is just a great story to hear.
Yeah, that was a good story.
Because this is back whenever like the Japanese producers showed up and none of them spoke any English, and like they've all had such great stories talking about it, and like the English voice director is like having to tell off the Japanese voice directors for like the way they want to do things, and then the other way around where the Japanese director is like, no, we want it to sound like this, and then the English director just kind of shrugs and goes, give it to them the way they want it. And then it comes out sounding really unnatural. But anyway, so Big the Cat, his voice actor, John St. John, I think his name is, said to Jason, as everyone is like asking for, let's hear what kind of bloopers, because he's like, oh, when we recorded Shadow the Hedgehog, because that game had a lot of swearing in it, like damn and crap really was the worst of it, because they didn't know what rating it was going to be. Apparently they recorded a whole bunch of things for what ratings they might get, so apparently there's just a bunch of data out there somewhere of Shadow saying some really horrible shit, and I want to hear it. Of
course. Yeah, I think, yeah, I wouldn't say no.
Yep. And then he says that yeah, there's probably a couple of bloopers where he's doing like the Sonic voice for the Fox promos, and then like, you know, making a mistake and saying things he shouldn't say. So someone goes, okay, let's hear some, and then they bleeped it out, the cowards on the video, but he just pulls out the Sonic voice and goes, you're watching fucking Fox 5! And I'm like, I want to hear it properly! Oh, you never get to hear that kind of shit. You wouldn't hear the current voice actors say it, but yeah, whenever it's the old actors, it's a wee bit more free.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how I got on that tangent, but I like it.
I want my children's characters to swear more.
Oh, that's what it was. God, what character were we talking about that led into that?
I can't remember. Perry
the Platypus! Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like, I feel like he can get like a bit more free reign other than like worrying about what Disney says, because I've been watching some other videos on like how Disney treated like their child stars, and it's like, it's not amazing. Apparently like Miley Cyrus didn't own her name for many, many years.
Oh, wow.
Because like her name was Destiny Hope Cyrus. Okay. Miley was a nickname that her parents gave her, and then they just adopted it for the show, and then that became her, that became Disney's name for her.
Yeah.
So she had to legally change her name to Miley Cyrus to be able to take ownership of it back.
Oh, wow.
It was a weird story.
Yeah.
And like that's also why she did all the crazy shit where she was like getting really risque, was to try and separate herself from Disney and get them to never work with her, because she wanted to be her own person.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
It is very interesting.
Moonview's in the last couple of waves. I think it's the 5th wave.
Somewhere.
There it is.
There it is.
Moonview.
Some interesting stuff.
Yeah.
I'm watching
But
these.
hey, Mickey's now. Old Mickey's now.
So many people are just uploading the fucking Steamboat Willie cartoon as is, and I'm just like, this is great. And I'm like, I'm like sort of tempted to do it myself, but I was like, I could probably make it like interesting at least and do something funny with it. But then at that stage, you're just making fair use content, and then it defeats the whole purpose of just re-uploading the video.
Yeah. I mean, you did do something funny with Mickey previously.
Yeah, I mean, I did sort of think that's a great opportunity to like post that somewhere.
Yeah, this might be the moment.
It's such a dumb thing. I mean, I don't know how I would even squeeze it in here in the middle of Mario Kart.
Right in the middle of my screen. Just mine.
What? Well, so I guess, yeah, I'll talk about Vicky and Vinnie Mouse. There was my boss and I were talking about something I can't quite remember, and one slip of the tongue made the word Disney come out, which it didn't sound like it was supposed to be Disney or anything. It just, whatever she said sounded like the word Disney. And I was like, hey, what are you doing? It's me, Mickey Mouse. I'm here at Disney Studios or whatever. And then she's like, I really like that idea of like gangster Mickey and Minnie Mouse. What was like a really gangster name? I'm like Vinny. It's like, oh, Vinnie Mouse, it's perfect. Except then like Vinny is like rhymes with Minnie, so it's like you kind of reverse them. So okay, Vicky and Vinnie Mouse, and we start laughing about this whole idea. Like, hey, what you doing? It's me, Vicky Mouse. So after that, I was like, all right, I'm gonna draw this.
I know how to spend my rest of this work day productively.
Yes, so it was just before Christmas, so like it wasn't overly busy, and you know, given that we only do something when someone calls, I do have a little bit of free time here and there when it's not too busy.
It sounds like you're getting the terms and conditions out in case your boss watches.
Oh, she knows. I told her like I did this while it wasn't busy, and the response I got was something along the lines of, "This is fucking amazing." So yeah, I drew a little cartoon using the styles of like the Mickey Mouse shorts, and drew Vicky and Vinnie Mouse, the Disney Studios gangsters. I guess now that the race is over, I'll cut in my lovely video here.
Yeah, that's right. Take it all in. You're looking at Vicky Mouse right here. That's right. I'm Vicky Mouse. I am the owner of Disney Studios. I run this mafia. I run this theme park. I'm here hosting this ride. You want some money to get on the ride? I'll loan you some money to get on the ride, but you better pay it back, because we all know what happens when you don't pay Vicky Mouse back. You get the gun. Tell him, Vinny. You sure showed him, Vinny. I love you, Vicky. Yeah, I know, Toots.
Wow, wasn't that something?
That was a very short cut in real life.
Well, I mean, I can just...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, editing.
Yes. I just wasn't expecting.
I also wasn't expecting you to bring this up, because when I showed it to you, I was thinking like, he thinks this is fucking stupid. He thinks this is stupid, and I'm stupid.
It was stupidly cool.
Oh. You guys didn't get to see, but Matthew just hit me with some impressive finger gun.
Except bike.
It's around here somewhere. One of the worst levels in the game. There it is.
But it's
a circle, Matthew.
It's got. My controller. But it's got jumps and circles.
It's a fucking wider baby park with less fun.
Have we played Baby Park yet? Not sure. I can't remember. We do this every like couple of weeks, so I can't remember what we did.
It is interesting. Like, this is like such a long recording process.
Yeah.
Like it feels like we are recording like an actual like thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, you know, we actually have to like put in multiple sessions of recording to have this project complete.
Yeah, it basically is a let's play of Mario Kart.
I suppose that's true. This is like a full-fledged let's play.
Yeah.
Welcome. I see that you're through this video, and part 4 or whatever of the whole thing. Welcome.
Don't you like being welcomed, sir? How many courses we had now? At least 60 something?
I don't know. Oh, anyway, yeah, leave your comments what you think of Disney Studios. I had a good fucking chuckle. I don't know why, but whenever the idea came to me, I was like, okay, I know exactly what way I want to draw him. I know exactly what I want to do for Minnie. This is perfect. Original characters don't steal. Mine won't be going into...
Your copyright.
They won't be going into public domain for at least 95 years, thanks to Disney themselves.
Yeah. Yeah. kind of caused this.
Yeah, so there you go. I know I have my own original mouse characters in a particular style. They're legally distinct. I think that's the term we use. Yeah. Like, what was... We're gonna have to put a picture up for this too. So much sourcing I'm gonna have to do for this episode, but what's the fucking... what was it that spawned our character of, like, copyright compliant sponge friends?
We were playing one of the Jackbox games, I remember.
Someone drew a really awful SpongeBob. And with those cartoons, you always get to, like, add a wee title. And someone added the title copyright compliant sponge friend.
Yeah,
and,
that was great.
That is one of my favorite ways of describing. Oh, bye.
Why did that?
I don't know.
That went past me for some reason.
It kept going.
Yeah.
So yeah, I encourage you to make your own copyright compliant creatures. No, it's okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Someone else, come on.
Oh, I suppose Shy Guy is somewhere.
I don't know why Shy Guy is the one that's like trying to be third.
Yeah. And Luigi's up there as well.
Oh, I've got a lead going.
Have you not noticed?
I've been really like zoomed out of my body.
Yeah, I haven't. I just keep getting behind you, which is not good. But anyway, next.
Ice Outpost. It's a DLC level. I remember that from the first game.
Yeah, it
was fine.
It's fine.
It's very just like, yep, these are two tracks and they kind of intersect.
Yeah, they did like the split paths for a while.
And it was very minor. And this is like another one of those courses where it's like, we have shortcuts, and it's like, your shortcut is like a small jump to the side that cuts like milliseconds off of a run.
Yeah.
I don't think it's much of a shortcut. Not that like shortcuts ever had to be like crazy, but I remember like whatever it was it Koopa Cape or whatever from the N64, and you had to like do like this massive jump into the side of a cave and then go through the waterfall. Like, that shit was cool.
Well, Koopa Cape's from the Wii, but I can't remember its name.
It's Koopa something. Koopa Beach, maybe? I don't know.
Oh yeah, I think that might be it.
But yeah, like, I feel like the shortcuts were just a bit more inventive, even if it wasn't like any faster. I feel like, yeah, just rather than just like making a slight turn like here and just being like, I'm gonna do a jump, wee, shortcut. It's like, you actually have to like land the jump and stuff. And there was another one on that same track where you had to jump over a rock, and it wasn't even a shortcut, it just got you an item box. But it was like, yay, level design, I like it. I'm gonna be sick.
Don't do that.
I'm trying.
Give me a nice 2 items actually.
I have warded off the vomit for another day.
I appreciate it.
Get off the wall, please.
Okay, why am I getting so much fire? Fire is rubbish. That's better.
Caveman moments. Hello.
Hello.
Don't. Okay,
bye. I don't have something to hit you with.
I thought you were going to shroom into me. Oh.
Still trying.
Keep going. I see it. Come on down, boy. Ah. No.
I assume that's for you.
No. Go green. Save the planets.
This is a political
surprise.
Political present broadcast by the Green Party.
What if the Green Party was just the Green Giant? Boom, 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 boom. Green Giant.
You saying that should be their political podcast?
Sure.
Yeah, well, you won't vote for us, but
you'll eat some peas.
I hope that should be their slogan. You won't vote for us, but eat some peas. That sounds weird.
Eat some peas.
Even in context.
Calamari Desert next.
Talking of the N64.
I love it. Where did it go? There it is.
They did some jiggery pokery with this version.
What kind of fucking Jigglypuff evolution is jiggery pokery?
One at the casino.
Can we commission an artist to draw jiggery pokery? It's just Jigglypuff like losing it all on the fucking blackjack table. It's just like, I have to go back to my jiggly wife with no money. money.
I was thinking just like he's in like a suit actually dealing the cards and stuff.
I like the idea that she's losing all of her money and has to go back and explain it to the family and be like, yeah, I let go of Igglybuff's college fund. It's not even a thing that we have, but like I've seen media. I know that college funds are important to you crazy Americans.
Because it's expensive, I think.
Yeah, good old student.
It's expensive in the UK as well, but I think it's even more expensive in the US.
But we don't need to like save a college fund. We just have to pay it off for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, don't do that.
Yeah, it's technically a loan, but it's technically not actually a loan because it gets wiped after 40 years.
After 4 years?
40 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 4 years would be nice.
That seemed really short.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about no student debt because Adam didn't go to uni because he's a dumb bastard.
I mean, I don't know, uni's great anyway.
No, it's not.
I didn't really think I got much life experience out of uni.
No, but it's not really about life experience. I mean, it's like a wee mixture in a way, isn't it? Like, because they say like, oh, uni, and you build like social skills and you meet people.
Yeah,
that's if you're that kind of person already.
Yeah.
Like the person that was already like underage drinking when you were like 16 and then you go into uni or well, you come out of high school at like 18 after doing like lower upper sixth or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then now you're legal to drink, so you go even more fucking batshit crazy.
Yeah.
So like that is the life that people at uni like actually experience for social skills if they're already that kind of person. Whereas you would have been the person that went for the academics. And if that didn't help you, well, then that means that it didn't do a good job.
Yeah.
And that sounds like the education system that I know. Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing. Yeah. Do you know the cheat for this?
What?
You can choose, there's 4 different types, spring, summer, autumn, winter. You can choose.
There it is.
Each bumper is one of the versions of it.
Is there one you'd like to play?
Yeah, I'm happy with random. If you like, I don't mind. You can choose if you have a favorite season.
Don't know which is which, and no, I'm quite happy with it random. I like Animal Crossing, and it's always a nice surprise to see which one you get.
But yeah, no. L is spring, R is
God damn it! I'm joking.
L is spring, R is summer, ZL is autumn, ZR is winter.
None of that has been retained.
I didn't think so.
I was too busy focusing on the fact the track is starting. I'm like, I need to get ready to hold the A button.
But spring is pretty. Nice. I like the cherry blossoms.
Yeah. Animal Crossing is a nice, pretty game. So is this, to be fair.
Yeah.
Have you heard, like, the rumors of Mario Kart? Apparently Mario Kart X is what they're calling it.
10, you mean?
Yeah.
And no, I have not.
Well, that's basically the main one. Is it's going to be Mario Kart X.
Okay.
So, like, yeah, they are considering Tour, I guess, unless they're considering Home Circuit to be the 9th entry.
As I say, I think they think Tour is canon, so...
Yeah, I mean, it's it's not my hashtag not my Mario Kart. Right. I wouldn't vote for it.
Alright, Arlo.
But, yeah, so apparently it'll be like Mario Kart 10 or whatever, and it's classed as Mario Kart X. It will be, I think from the leak I heard it was like aiming for 2025.
That's what I was thinking. Like, we just got, I was not hit by that. But yeah, just I feel like a year of the DLC is enough, and then we can start again if we need.
And then it'll be, apparently they're going to focus even harder on visuals, and I'm like, but why though? Like, it is lovely, don't get me wrong, but that's my problem with it, is that like I feel like the visuals sell it more than the gameplay of it.
Yeah, I mean, the DLC definitely was less visually. Oh yeah. Better, so yeah.
I don't think that means like go harder on like visuals in general. Like just make them equivalent to these ones, and it was fine.
Yeah, and like this is a very pretty course actually. Yeah. Like for example, base Mario Kart.
But I can't remember the rest of the video I was watching because I hope a blue shell kills you. Right now, kill him right now, kill him.
Kind of needs to come about now.
Come on, Reds, get him.
No.
Come on. No, I hit the wall slightly. Yeah. You were too far.
I was just going to fall over that line.
Man. Nearly got your ass.
Still 15 points though.
Yeah, you're gonna need a big jump here for this final level.
Well, I mean, I don't. Well, yeah. You can't. You get 1 point for last, so you're definitely winning tonight's session. But just trying to close the gap.
Yeah, because you don't want to go into the final potentially 2 sessions with such a huge disadvantage.
I don't think.
Just a mess.
I mean, I won the first one by 15. You won the second one by 21. So I won the third one by 3. So these aren't massive gaps.
Has it only been the total difference that's been like 3 points, or am I just making that up?
Yeah, well, no, there was no difference starting tonight. So, because I won by 18 in the first cup and won by 3 in the second, and you won by 21 in the third. Oh, in this, you get the idea.
I do.
So yeah, but Rome, we've actually done quite a lot of city courses already, so there mustn't be that many left. Or maybe there is. Huh?
What the fuck did I hit? I specifically jumped to try and... I can tell it wasn't built in a day. Look at this shithole. Sorry. I went through an archway. That's another one, is like, the shortcut is like, there's a small bit to the right there that brings you back to the main path.
Yeah.
You shave off like a fraction of a second.
Yeah, Rome is not the most... the Colosseum's quite memorable, but apart from that, not sure what else is.
I just drove through that whole section just completely straight. There was nothing in it. I didn't have to drift. I didn't have to do anything. I was like, what? Am I going the right way?
Oh, hello. I guess some people are going from the previous lap there. Because they were very invincible.
Invincible?
Invincible, yeah, like the other star.
Oh, I thought for a second there, like, if you're still in a previous lap, you just, like, don't get affected by things. This is nice. I somehow got given 2 fucking stars in 4th place. And then you got lightning, so this is only fair. Mario Kart 8.
Oh, hello.
It's only fair. Hello.
Hey everyone, going the other way.
I nearly let go of drift early because the arrow was like slightly left a gap. Please go away. You're getting like too close. Yes, I'm scared. Look at you.
I'll have to use this now.
You could have just let yourself get hit.
I wish I could. Thank you for this.
Oh no. I don't remember this part with the chain jumps at all. How are you so close to me again? Which way to go? I don't know this level. Bitch.
Nice.
Blue shells. Luigi. And he took a shortcut. Kind of bitch-ass bitch is he?
Luigi number 2.
Luigi.
And across the line.
Take it tight. Yes, Luigi, get out of my fucking sight.
I could have had another 2 points on my controller.
Your controller. I keep saying it's mine.
So 12 points to lead.
Woo!
217, Noah. That might be one of the highest scores we've had.
Let's review, shall we?
Yeah, because we wrote these down.
Woo, where's my mouse? And as per tradition, let's take it with the logo backwards. There we go.
There we go.
So 214 was yours on session 1.
Session 1.
209, session 2 was me. 210 was you.
Yeah, 217 is the highest
score.
Yeah, 205's not bad, considering looking at the rest of the scores, but
yeah,
just 217's pretty good. So 12 points.
It's pretty good at a pretty good session.
But yeah, I think I was 18 points behind and I won the last 2, so we'll take it.
Yeah, you're doing okay. It's these tour tracks, man, that's where I get let down. Because I don't play the game.
Neither do I.
You play Mario Kart.
So have you.
No, I mean, like, outside of this. I don't
really play the tours very often.
I don't know what you play. I just know that you get some games in and I'm just like...
Yeah, sometimes if I'm, need something to do with my hands, I play Mario Kart and watch something else.
That is a good way to play some games.
Yeah.
It's just... that's why I play so much fucking Pokemon. It's like, it's just something that I can do with my hands, which doesn't require any effort.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's my Pokemon.
Well, that's another session of Mario Kart.
Yeah, 2 more to go. Can I get a 12-point lead back? Most likely.
Stay tuned for the next episode. Will Matthew get his 12 points back? I sort of delved into like the talking fish voice.
Yeah, you also just copied what I just said.
I know, but like I had to do it in the Barry voice to make it sound like the exciting announcer thingy.
Oh,
Stay tuned.
I thought you were just going full circle because you started as Barry, but
Yeah. That was kind of the bit.
Okay.
And now I'm being chastised for copying because I couldn't think of something because you wrapped it up perfectly.
You're welcome.
Goodbye.
This is why I'm here. Goodbye.
Don't have to cut me out, man.
But you just said the same thing, but in a silly voice.
Is that not just everything I do is steal your homework?
The good old days.
Could you imagine like we're sitting in German? I'm just like, I need to copy you. Wir danken ich. I don't know.
we thank I.
Yeah. I just thought say 3 German words.
We thank I for me.
We thank I, we thank I, we thank I, yes we do, we thank I. Shut up.
205.
5 and I got 217. I remember.
So, no for the maths.
829.
See, yeah, it's not too bad, Baz.
Yeah, because there's nothing that has to cross over to the next 10, so I just go like 2 plus 6, 0, 5 plus 7. Because that's how Adam does maths now. So that is 807. Yay! I'm smart.
It's a 817.
You're right.
Oh, I'm so glad the recording's still on.
Doesn't need to make the episode.
That's true, you have control of this.
I do. It's like, how long is the outro going to be?